WLNS is here for you with 6 News at 11.
East Lansing police talk about their use of force policy nearly a year after officers shot a man in a Meijer parking lot. It's our top story at 11. Thank you for joining us. I'm Siobhan Klepfer.
And I'm Sherry Jones. That man was injured last April after police got a call about a person putting a gun in his pocket and walking into the store.
His family and some of the community said the shooting was uncalled for and believed that he was targeted for his race.
At the request of community members, the East Lansing Police Oversight Committee brought in experts and heard from the public tonight to discuss possible changes to the department's use of force policy.
Josh Sanchez was there for the meeting and is here now with what happened tonight. Josh?
Sherry, Siobhan, tonight's meeting was the first public hearing on the topic. The Oversight Committee started the conversation with experts on use of force and also heard from activists in the community, including one from the Black Lives Matter movement in Michigan. Every seat was filled at tonight's hearing at Michigan State University, and dozens logged on to take part and listen in as a panel of criminal justice researchers from Duke University, Washington, D.C., and MSU shared what they thought could be changed in policing regarding use of force. The set of hearings is part of the lasting impact made by the April 2022 shooting of D'Anthony Van Atten outside of a Meijer. East Lansing officers responded to a call of a man with a gun in the store. Police later shot him as he ran through the parking lot. A handgun was later found on the ground. Tonight, speakers say use of force policies similar to that used in East Lansing are outdated. They say there are no set standards on how violent interactions with the police are recorded, both in East Lansing and nationally, and that made it difficult to get a full picture of what leads to these problems and how to find solutions. Each researcher says changes that range from use of body cameras, improved diversity, and different training can help decrease violent police interactions. But one researcher suggests taking a look beyond what policy can do.
And it's broader policing practices that contribute in a lot of ways to when force ends up being used. And so thinking about implementing alternative response, co-response.
Community activists say more can be done to reimagine community safety.
We can have all of the policies that we want, but if there is no measure to hold police and elected officials accountable, we will continue to have this conversation.
East Lansing Police Chief Kim Johnson says the hearing was enlightening.
We serve the community, so for us to serve the community, we have to know what the community wants. And so we've been doing that for the last 2.5 years, and much more of a robust type of endeavor. And it's coming along slowly but surely.
Now, East Lansing city officials say they'll be hosting another hearing in the future and hope to carve out more time for public comment. We'll let you know when that's been scheduled. Sherry, Siobhan?
Thank you, Josh. A different